Cialdini or Cialdini or whatever. I can't pronounce anybody's name. I have a dog. Actually, that's like a dog, Irish or something. Dog, Dublin. The rain in Spain, something. I don't know. Okay, so what we have here are a list of sort of what he calls or she calls, I don't know, cognitive shorthands. And that is, we oftentimes we don't think through things, and so these things can oftentimes be persuasive, I suppose, and it can be used, but is that ethical? I don't know. So, okay, contrast. Again, what I'm trying to show you is examples of what I think are ways that we think when we're using this peripheral cue. But the argument is that when we use peripheral cues, the attitude change, if there is attitude change at all, is short-lived. But if we really think through things and we're motivated to change, then the central route will have long-term or more resistant attitude change. Okay, so contrast stuff to make the second thing seem better or cheaper. My opponent had raised taxes 2,000 times, but I only did it 1,000 times. It makes 1,000 seem not that bad, and so yeah, I like this person. Contrast, that's cognitive shorthand. This thing seems better than this thing. Oh, here's a suit for $400. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Well, here's something for $200. That's not so bad. Now I'm buying. Here's $1. I will buy this suit for $1. Reciprocity. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, or I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I'll give you a free tote bag and a little calendar, stuff like that, if you send us money. So oftentimes people will do this, they'll send you stuff in the mail, and then you'll feel, I gotta do something now, or just here, come on in to this store, we get automatic free gift. Oh God, I should buy something. And there's also called the door in the foot. Yeah, door in the face idea. You ask for big stuff, but you don't really want big stuff because you want little stuff. Okay. Consistency. Folks like being consistent, so oftentimes folks are just persuaded simply because somebody's consistent, even though they consistently say stupid stuff. I like what Cialdini, or whatever the hell his name is, says, sealed within the fortress walls of rigid consistency, we can be impervious to the sieges of reason. If folks seem wonky, if folks change their minds about something, we don't like that. Gotta be consistent. Social proof. If it's popular, it must be good. All the kids are doing it. Everybody likes this new scent by Selena Gomez. It smells like Gomez. I don't know if she has a scent, but it's amazing. All these celebrities with their scents. I don't want to smell like Kanye. I don't know what he smells like. I'm going to start my own line. Munsel's masculine musk. Smell like a man. Okay. So sometimes if and the polling also, people, that's why polling is really actually important. People want to show that they're ahead in the polls, because sometimes people like to go with a winner, no matter what their perspectives are. If it's popular, I like it. Liking. So, yeah. I like this person, even though this person is saying stupid things, so so that's why people are very nice to you, obviously, if you're going to buy stuff in the mall, hopefully. Hey, how are you? Authority. I'm not a teacher, but I play one on TV. Well, on the internet or classroom, whatever. Oftentimes, and here's another that goes back to celebrity. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on television. Who cares? I'm selling this drug. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm not okay. But also it's like this idea that, oh, she's the governor, she must know what she's talking about or whatever. So just not questioning authority. Scarcity. Sometimes if it's limited quality, this is how the whole market works in a sense, or supply demand. there's scarce, as the price goes up, right? Which is just doesn't necessarily mean it's valuable, but this idea that if it's limited qualities, it makes it more. You want it more, right? For a limited time only. Call within the next 10 minutes. I can't do this all day. Come get your nut chopper. Nut choppers. That's just okay. Big takeaway. Okay, so the point here is that I'm adding some stuff here. These are oftentimes the peripheral things that we use. It talks about how we. I'll let you sort of read this stuff. But the snazziness of stuff, the flashiness of stuff, we don't think about things all, and sometimes with the contrast, reciprocity, consistency, social proof, liking, authority, these are all sort of the peripheral route stuff that we oftentimes use. And we can be persuaded by these things, but usually because we're not really thinking through absolutely everything, if our attitude does change, if we end up buying stuff, it's sort of short-lived. That is, we're not huge, like this product is the best product ever, or this medicine, whatever. It's just sort of more peripheral. Now, so what's the big takeaway for this elaboration likelihood model? Okay, so ideally, if we want folks to really, if we're persuaders, and we want folks to have positive, whatever, long-term change or be more resistant to change, we want them to use the central route. So how do we do that? How do we motivate them to think that this is something that's really important, that they should do more research, they should think through all these things? I mean, the book talks about different ways that you can do the central route, evaluate the initial quality of the arguments, looking at pros and cons, I would say, identifying bias, and just basically, evaluating things in a much more sort of cognitive way, well, cognitively complex way, thinking about things versus just sort of peripheral. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the spokesperson on whatever, so I'm going to go buy that without thinking about the pros and cons of the product. But sometimes, if we don't want like persuaders, persuadees, if we just want short-term change that's quick, maybe we want to strategically use cognitive shorthands. Is that ethical? I don't know. I'll let you decide. For the persuadee, what do we want to do? Well, we want to be savvy consumers. I mean, ideally, we would always try to think through things and use the central route, but of course, we don't have time to do that. So sometimes we are sort of motivated through these short-term peripheral cues, like more attractiveness. I like the music. I like the little jing. What's that? What's lingo, jingo, jango? You sank my battleship. The what's it called? The little jingle. Yeah, whatever. So sometimes we did, but hopefully we don't make huge, important life decisions using just the peripheral route. So at the end of the day, all this is strange magic. So that's why I have this video from ELO. If it comes up, there'll probably be an advertisement. Oh no, there's not an advertisement. Strange magic. Come on, you can do it. This technology is strange magic indeed. Come on. No, it's not. It's not at all. Strange magic. Okay. It's not. It doesn't really matter. You can go watch the video if you so desire. But that's ELM. This has been a 17-minute lecture on the elaboration likelihood model. I will be back soon, and hopefully you understand the elaboration likelihood model a little bit more, depending on which route you used. Okay, happy Tuesday. I will return at some point. Bye.